Hey guys, Crypto Hustler 101, your guide to cryptocurrency. Today we're going to talk about Evolution Land and the resources. Be sure to follow Evolution Land at evolution_land. So we're going to be talking about the LP pools and the resources in the game Evolution Land. So if you see the latest release about Evolution Land, it says about the LP token. In general, users who contribute liquidity in the DEX will receive LP token as the certificate. LP token could be used to take their tokens back in DEX. The amount will be affected by the current state of the liquidity pool. Adventure. If you want to provide liquidity in Evolution Land, you can also do this in Gringotts. Liquidity indirectly uses API from QuickSwap, also MDEX. After choosing liquidity category you want to provide, input the amount. The boss of Gringotts will calculate the exact of the LP token you'll receive. You could release the LP token here as well. LP token can be used to upgrade drills and furnace in mining in the farm. Liquidity in Gringotts. So I did mention MDEX because I'll be showing you guys both on Eden continent as well as the Dawning continent, which Eden is on Polygon and Dawning is on Hiko. So you can see here the Gringotts, Gold, Wood, HHO, Fire, and SIOO. We're also going to be talking about Coup, which isn't in the liquidity pool and not transferable. So here is the farm. Yield farming. Players who provide liquidity for Evolution Land will be rewarded because it brings them some risk. Like other DeFi apps, you could generate LP tokens and stake them in the farm. APR will show on the windows. So farm in Gringotts, and here's a stake LP token. Earn farm to earn profit. Harvest, get ring profit into your wallet. Unstake, take LP token back from the farm contract. Stop to earn profit. 7 following liquidity pools will open on the first time. These are all on Eden. Some of these are not on Dawning. So Gold, Wood, HHO, Fire, and SIOO. These are on both Eden, Atlantis as well, and on Dawning, but we're going to be focusing on Eden and Dawning. They also have a Matic to Ring LP token. They also have a HP to Ring LP on Dawning. And exclusively for Eden is Matic to Katon LP. So here's the contract addresses. I'll have this on description below the Medium article, so you can check out the contract addresses. This is for Dawning, or no, this is for Eden. Sorry. So definitely check these out to make sure you have the right contract addresses. Yeah, tokens above could be traded in QuickSwap. So we're going to be going to Eden. So here is the 5 resource tokens. Gold, Wood, HHO, which is water, Fire, SIOO, which is soil, and we'll be talking about Coup here in a little bit. Here it mentions Katon and Ring. I'm going to show you all the resources in the Polygon contract. So here is gold. There's 4,565 gold, 95 holders, and there's been 1,557 transactions. You can see at the holders, there is quite a bit here. One of these is going to be the burn address. One of these LP, so LP and burn address, and then some of the top holders. And you go to the same thing over here, 7,720 fire. So you can see there is almost double gold. So people have been focusing on fire, which I don't blame them, because in previous continents, such as Dawning, fire did very well overall. So people have been focusing on fire. It's 94 addresses and almost 2,000 transactions, and you can see that a large number of it is in the contract for LP pool, and then the burning was 1,320. So there's quite a bit of burning. You can go in there, you can see the transactions are usually about 15. So people have been using 3 of the fire resources, or 15 of the fire resources to upgrade their apostles to level 3, which actually we'll be talking about apostles on the next segment. So here's HHO, 5,356 HHO, 70 addresses. and 1,660 transfers. And you can see the holders as well. Majority, of course, LP tokens, which is 3,000 LP pool, and 1,105 have been used for upgrading apostle or for breeding apostles. And you go over here, the majority is wood, but most of that there's less addresses than some of these other ones. There's 8,392 wood and 1,844 transfers. You can see the holders here. Almost 5,000 LP tokens or LP pool, so that's huge, and 1,220 in the breeding. And last but not least, SIOO, which is the least amount, is 3,852, 73 addresses, and 1,209 transfers. Excuse me. And then we look at the holders, and 2,772 have been put into the pool, 545. So actually, that's not that much, actually. And then the top holder is 177. So looks like SIOO is probably the most less demanded. In this case, that means the price of SIOO must be higher. So if you go to liquidity, the price of HHO is 16.5 ring. So that gives it around, that's around 65 cents, give or take. HHO, and let's go to wood. Wood is a little bit less. That's around, give or take, about 50 cents. Roughly about 50 cents. And fire is roughly about the same. Fire is a little bit higher. And let's look at gold. Gold price is 16, so we're looking in the 60s. And let's do SIOO, which is roughly about 60. So looks like HHO is the highest of the price and ring. So we're going to go over to the dawning side. I'm going to switch over networks here. And I'll log out and log back in just to be sure. And we'll be talking about COO. So COO, which is, you can see right here, this is part of the PVE. This token is not transferable, so this is exclusive to your account. Once you are in the venture and you have your PVE locked in, you can claim your COO. Click here and press claim. And if you go over here to the liquidity pools, you can see that you can attach, gold, wood, HHO, fire, SIO, but this is different from the Eden continent, which is HT and ring. Please refer to the Medium article for everything mentioned. The differences. They have Katon and they use Matic for their LP pool instead of HT. So if we go to the farm here, 394, a gold 535, wood 399, 492, 447, and 109. This is very competitive on the LP pool, and I'll be doing a comparison right now on Eden. So I should have done that, so I will go ahead and compare that with you guys right now and see what you can do on either one. So if you go over here to the liquidity pool, you go to liquidity, same thing except for you could do ring and Matic and Katon and Matic. Go to the farm. You can see that there's some competitive pricing here. 495, 374, 510, 428, 547, 200, and 123. So there's some competitive resources and payouts here. This is APR, not APY, so these are based on percentage of what you have in there, not compounded. So this is amazing. We're just starting out. The resource tokens will be utilized to breed your apostles. At some point we will have to use resources to breed your apostles, but at this time you do not have to do that. So be sure to breed your apostles as soon as possible to stay in this window. Otherwise, we'll have to start using our resources to breed. So anyways, I hope you guys learned something. This is Crypto Hustler 101, your guide to cryptocurrency. Please like and subscribe and hit the post notification to stay up to date on Evolution.land and anything that has to do with blockchain. You guys have a great day, evening, and afternoon. Peace.